Hey guys, it's been a while. It's been too long actually, and we're pumped. We're pumped today because we're off to our second home. Our second home being Thailand. So about probably half an hour before we leave here, and we're off to the airport. It's about 5.5 hours from here. Here is Darwin. Sunny blue skies today. We've just had a cyclone pass through not long ago, a few days ago, but nice bright blue skies here and pretty hot. So the temperature is going to be similar to Thailand. We're going to stop in KL this time. We have not done that. My partner's Thai. She's never been to Malaysia, so the plane stops there on the way. So we thought wanted to spend a few days there. So we'll take you through that process at the airport. Hopefully that's a nice, smooth and quick process. But yeah, we're excited. We're there for about 4 days, and then off to Thailand. We'll be there for Songkran. If you don't know what Songkran is, it's a massive water festival to celebrate their new year. So that gets pretty crazy. Don't know how I'll go with filming and trying to keep everything dry, but I'll do my best. And yeah, so like I said, we're off in about half an hour. So I'll leave it here and see you guys in KL. Guys, we got here. We made it to KL. I was going to make obviously a video when we got to KL airport last night, but turned into a bit of a shambles, and we were just so tired, and then just wanted to jump in a cab and get out of there. So I guess couple little tips, mistakes that I made. We got off the plane. It was a good flight actually. Went nice and quick. We got off the plane in KL, went straight through to immigration, where it looked good. We only a couple of people in front of us, and then of course someone being me forgot to fill in the digital visa on arrival cards. So we had to go back, fill those out, go back and look at the address. We had to have the address and everything of the hotel we were staying at. So got all that done, and then Blah had to go one way because she's on a Thai visa. I had to go through the Australian visa, which was pretty quick. That was nice and quick. Sorry, because I've got an Australian passport, so that was quick. Went and checked, got the bags. That was done. Changed the money. That was all really quick. So by the time I'd done that, Pla had come through the where the Thais and other passport holders had to come through. So that was all good, on track. Tried to download my SIM, and which I thought worked, and then we had to find where to get the Grab taxis. So that was a bit of a walk down to there. Not too bad, but when you're tired and you don't know where you are and all that sort of thing. So after asking a few different people, we finally found where we needed to be. Then you need to order it from down there. So I went onto the Grab app, which I have, which is really good. But of course my SIM it wasn't working anyway. So I couldn't order the Grab cab. So then you've got all these taxi drivers. You've just been on a 5.5 hour flight, which is not that long, but I know a lot of people have much longer flights. But the last thing you want is to be hassled by all these taxi drivers saying that they're Grab and when they're not. But so anyway, I went back up, tried to get my SIM working. It still wasn't happening. So back down again, and I thought, you know what, we just got to get out of here. So ended up paying probably equivalent to about 50 Australian dollars, which is I think a little bit more than what they say. They say it should be about 30 to 40. So you know what, at that point it didn't really matter. So we finally got here. I forgot actually, because I haven't been here for so long, that KL is such a hilly place, because I'm used to Bangkok and most of the places I go in Thailand being relatively flat. A lot of hills. So we're actually staying at the Verdant Hill Hotel. So we got back, just had a quick wander down the road, and we're really close to all these bars. That was like walking through a jungle, actually. So, but that'll be better tonight when we've had a bit more rest and maybe have a couple of drinks under our belt. That might be okay. Yeah. So that was good. We had a good rest last night. This is we've come out to breakfast and waking up to breakfast by this pool. And I've just had my first lot of breakfast. It was nice Malaysian food. There's a lot of vegetarian, but they do really good vegetarian Malaysian food here. But so far so good. It's still nice and cool because it's only about 7 a.m. here. But we'll go for a wander later today. I know from memory there's a lot of shopping centres, so my partner Pla will want to have a look around those. Yeah, and later on we've got to find somewhere to watch the footy. The footy, for me, the footy is NRL, rugby league. My team is playing tonight, so we'll find somewhere decent to watch that. But yeah, we'll finish our breakfast and we'll go for a bit of a wander today. So I'll see you then. So we're just about to head out, guys. It's a beautiful morning here, actually. It's not bright and sunny, but it's a really nice temperature at the moment, which is good. Still only early. It's just after 10 o'clock, but this is our hotel lobby, the Verdant Hill Hotel it's called. But just before we stepped out, Pla noticed these bags, which I'll show you. These bags here. Look at those. Look at those, and they're all handmade. So try and just get a good look at those. Beautiful colours and the work that goes into these. So the good thing about these is they're not too expensive, about 16 Aussie dollars for a small one. But buying these, you're supporting the women of Malaysia that make these bags. So the time and effort that goes into these, unbelievable. And then it's actually even got a photo, the photo of the person that makes the bag. So just thought I'd show you that. That's pretty cool. And looks like Bar's chosen one. Have you chosen one? That's cute. You gonna get it? All right, so we'll get out of here on our way to start exploring the city. Catch you guys soon. It's nice and quiet here at the moment, but this is just about 2 minutes walk from our hotel. And last night, this was heaving. There was people everywhere. So, like I said, it was it was like a jungle trying to walk through here. And every single bar is trying to pull you in with their specials and happy hours. But yeah, we just came down here looking for some food, and they were trying to drag us in both sides. But really busy last night. So I mean, it was a Friday night, so we'll find somewhere to watch the rugby league soon in a few hours, and no doubt by the time we've had a few, these places will start to open up and should be in for a good evening. But anyway, just wanted to show you what this looks like by day. Very quiet in contrast to what it's going to look like tonight. Anyway, we'll keep going. See you soon. So this place is the famous Jalan Alor. So it doesn't look busy at the moment because obviously it's early, nothing's open, but this place just gets packed in the evening when it cools down and everyone comes out to eat. So much good food here. It is in a tourist area, so probably a little bit more expensive than most other areas, but it's definitely worth a visit and a walk, even if it's just for the experience. Jeez, it's a bit noisy. Yeah. I mean, look at the food there. There's a lot of really good Malaysian food. If you haven't had Malaysian food before, it is different to Thai food, different flavors. Because I guess Malaysia is a bit of a eclectic mix of Chinese, Indian, Thai, sort of all scrambled together. But anyway, we're on our way to find an air-conditioned shopping mall to walk in for a little while because it's starting to heat up. It's starting to heat up, guys, and the sun's not even out. So, yep, okay, all good. Well, we'll see you soon. So we found the shopping malls. Finally, a bit of a walk, but found them, and this is like the main intersection from memory, anyway. One of the main intersections where all the shopping malls are located. We've got our BTS, or if they call it that here, the Sky Train. So yeah, like I said, it's getting pretty hot, so we're going to get into one of these shopping malls, have a bit of a look around, and we'll see you soon. So I just did this thing where you have to beat this drum as many times as you can for 15 seconds. She started it well, I wasn't ready, but it was a bit of fun. And I did 111 beats in 15 seconds, which apparently is pretty good. But what did I get? A free hand sanitizer with any purchase. So we still have to buy something. We brought plenty of hand sanitizer with us. So anyway, that was a bit of fun. But we've found our way now into the Pavilion Square, which is a massive shopping mall, and we walked down to find the food court, had a look around there, and I'll give you a bit of a look around there shortly because it's unbelievable. They got anything you can choose to eat down there. So let's have a look. So we're down at this food court, and I've seen something I want to try because I've seen someone else had this on one of their YouTube videos. So I'll just give you a little look here. They're like a roti kind of thing, nice and freshly made. And then they put them in the oil over here, and they got the chicken. A few different ones. I think I'm going to get a chicken one, and I'll try that. But that's what they go into. They come out, and I know it's going to be hot when I try it. But yeah, I'll order a chicken one, and I'll try it and let you guys know how. Can I get one chicken, please? Thank you. Wow, I'm looking forward to this. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now the test. Good. Really soft. The chicken, lots of chicken inside. It's not too hot. I thought it was going to burn my mouth, but and it's not too oily. I thought it might be oily, but it's not. Definitely come back for another one of these, and I'll try the beef one as well. I might just eat this though, and then have a bit of a walk around and show you what else there is here because there's so much food in here. You'd have to be a really fussy eater not to find something you like. So I'll have the rest of this, and then we'll have a bit of a look around. So we went and had a few drinks last night. You can probably hear that in my voice. And I forgot that Malaysia, there's a few things I'm forgetting about Malaysia, but not really a country that drinks much alcohol. So drinking in Malaysia can be quite expensive. You're not going to go to the bars the same as you do in Thailand, unless you really afford it. So we had about 15 beers between us, Clara and me, and that came to about 130 something Australian dollars. So not really much or any cheaper than back home, really. But we had fun. That was the main thing. So we're up nice and early at breakfast this morning. So I might just take this opportunity while no one's here, to show you the breakfast at the Verdant Hill Hotel. Well, let's have a look. Got all your cheese and salads here. Don't know what this is. What's this? I've got no idea what that is. Something to do with soya. Can't really even read it. That's how bad my eyesight is this time of morning. A couple of juices there. We've got our cereals, cornflakes, coffee making facility, and we've got our egg station here. Egg station, of course you can get your scrambled, your omelettes, any way you like. And then here we've got a noodle station. I think you make the noodles yourself. And then you've got your bit of dim sum there. Over to here, let's have a look what we've got here. Got some noodles. Some fried rice. And then you've got your rice just to make nasi lemak. Should be bread. Kind of like roti. And then some dal, some vegetable curry, and a nice soup here. What sort of soup is it? It's tomato soup. Okay, that looks nice. Mixed vegetables, a bit of tofu there. They had mashed potato yesterday. It was so nice. This looks like they got roast potato today. Roast potato, baked beans. Got some spring rolls here. Some sort of sausages there. Chicken sausages. And some chicken by the look of it. And then over to here, you've got your toast making station, pancakes, and a few cakes to top it off. So that's breakfast at the Verdant Hill Hotel. Okay, so we've just finished breakfast. It's a nice cool morning. It actually gets light late here. We were down here at 7 o'clock, and they were only just opening up this pool area because it was still dark out here. So that was I had to double check my watch to make sure I had the right time, because I looked out the window and it was dark at 6:30. But just to wrap this video up, and I guess some first impressions and some tips on if you come into KL, make sure you do your visa on arrival digitally. You can do that up to 3 days before you come into the country. So that'll prepare you to get through immigration a little bit quicker than we did, or I did. Good to have some currency with you if you can, because I think it's much cheaper to exchange your money if you come into the airport's always going to be much more expensive. So you'll get a much better rate if you just have some with you, and if you can have some with you, and pay for the cab, and then exchange whatever money you need later when you're in town. what was the other thing? The SIM, yeah. Try and organise your SIM prior as well. Mine, I was just having connection issues, so that was a bit of a pain. And when you're in a new country with no connection, it's amazing these days. Like years ago, we didn't even have that, but now, if you haven't got your phone connection, you feel a little bit lost because you rely on your phone these days for so much. The hotel we're staying at, again, the Verdant Hill Hotel. It's a good location. And again, I forgot how hilly and curvy all the streets were in KL. I was just picturing it to be flat, the same as Bangkok, but much different. Much different, although if you look out here or from our bedroom window, it could be Bangkok. But yes, hilly and lots of curvy, winding roads in KL. We're about 10 minutes walk from the main shopping centres here, which isn't too bad. It's not too bad a walk. But I'll tell you what, we're not going to do much today because obviously we had a few last night, so still feeling that. But that chicken roti that I ate yesterday, you know, you eat something and then you can't stop thinking about it for the next however long. Yeah, I haven't stopped thinking about eating another one of those. So that'll be one of those things where if you think you're coming to Malaysia, or if you plan, you know, you've got your plan to come to Malaysia, one of those things I'll always be looking forward to is going and having one of those. So I'll go and get another one of those, and I might try the beef one today as well, because it's got to be good. If the chicken one was that good, the beef one's got to be good. So we'll wrap this one up today. Like I said, we'll just sit by the pool and chill today because I think we need it after the last couple of days. But tomorrow we'll go out and we'll go to the Batu Caves, which be something different, something flat. That's like a Hindu attraction. So we'll go there, have a look at that. But yeah, like I said, we'll wrap up today. So guys, like and subscribe if you want to see more. Still new at this, so still trying to put together some good informative sort of videos for you guys. So I'll keep at it. But that's it for now. Catch you in the next one.